Oh, hey, good morning to you. Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works. Now, going to help you. A lot of teaching on grace. Grace is God gave you a lot more than you deserve. But you don't get anything unless you use your faith. Jesus paid the price so that we can all go to heaven. And the Bible says it's not the will of God that any should perish, but that we all should go to heaven. But unless you receive what Jesus did, believe in your heart and say with your mouth, that's not going to happen. He is the only way. But you're going to have to do your part by believing and saying. Now, I said yesterday, a lot of people aren't pressing in to get what God has done. This is what Jesus said in Mark chapter 9 to that man that had brought his son to him and the disciples couldn't get him healed. He said, all things are possible to him that believes. Believing is an action word. I found this out the other day, years ago, but I rethought about it the other day, where it says that if you be willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land. Wear the good of the land, live in the good of the land. Willing is an action word. Somebody says, well, I'm willing, just, if God put it on me. No, you got to do something. Pat today went up and brought some strawberries up in Munford, Alabama, not too far from here. Delicious, good-looking strawberries. She's already cut the tops off of them. They're good. I've already had some. I know they're good. Now watch this. She paid for these strawberries. I don't know where she got her money. I mean, she got her money, I got mine. She bought them. She brought them home. 5 gallons. She's going to make some strawberry preserves and some other things, frozen strawberries. So she's preparing them, and I went in there and got one. Actually, I got 3. And I said, I'm going to enjoy that. Now watch this. I know it's good because I've already had one, but it's not going to become mine, and I'm not going to enjoy it until I take a big old bite out of it. Watch. Man, that is some kind of a good strawberry. Picked this morning, and it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. Picked today. But it doesn't do me any good to look at it and say, sure does look good. It doesn't me any good, to smell of it. It smells good. It becomes mine, and I enjoy it when I eat the thing. Well, the promises of God, the grace of God, and all that God has done doesn't do you any good until you eat it. And you eat it by meditating in the Word, planting the seed in the Word. See, somebody planted the seed for that thing, then they cultivated it, then they picked it, and then they sold them to us. I think it was $15 a gallon. So they're making their living off of these strawberries, or at least a portion of their living. But they had to do some work. See, some people have said, well, if you have to do step 1 through 4, that's under the law. No, they planted them, they cultivated them, they picked them, we bought them, and I'm enjoying them. But we bought them with our money. That's the medium of exchange. Well, Jesus planted them, cultivated them, paid the price, but you got to go in and receive by faith. Because this is what the Bible says. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. So if you're going to have anything from God, you got to do it by faith. So all things are possible to him that believes. In fact, it says nothing is impossible to him that believes. But you're going to have to go in and possess it with the words of your mouth. I'm going to be on how faith operates for several weeks because it's just on my mind. A lot of people know about faith, but they don't know how to operate it. Hey, and I got to go. It's a beautiful day. Going to eat my strawberry. So until I'm with you tomorrow, saints, remember, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works.